And on the hill, Jose Barrios. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Inside, and that's ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Quan hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And Gleyber takes outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air, right field. Varsho snags it for the second out. And now it's Christian Yelich. That's in for a strike. Right side, Bellinger. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burns. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now, Stephen Kwan. First pitch misses.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The count is full.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curve.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. Here comes Manny Machado. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Burns.
2-0.
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. For the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Here on the south side, here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Young sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here is Jock Peterson.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
There's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Berrios, a 6-foot righty. He features a sinker, a slurve, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And Peterson retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Alec Boehm. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Slice down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at right field, bottom of the 2nd. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Slice to right. Takes a tumble and hangs on. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Berrios back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. See you later. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-1. Now up next for Arizona, Garrett Mitchell. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Strike on the inside corner. And a count 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Grounds one to short. Fires over to Bellinger. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Nick Gonzalez. To third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. This is Bryce Terang. There's a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Young should have this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cedar Rafaela. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one drifts inside. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Quan at the plate and takes high there. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, from a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin, just off the inside edge. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Rafaela leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Bellinger stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one fouled off. Two on, two outs. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. And now it's Manny Machado. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Yelich makes the play, and the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to center his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bellinger pulls it down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch in. Catcher Patrick Bailey. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Yelich makes the grab, one down. Dalton Varsho steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, now 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next to hit for the Sox, Jacob Young. 0 for 1 so far.
What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay.
Right side. Rooker coming on. Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here on the south side. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that drops in for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Varsho makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the D-backs catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Young pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. Rafaela measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. And that one hammered. Hauls it in, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Down and in, moved his feet.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss.
Full count.
And now it's filled up 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Rooker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Steven Kwan steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here on the south side. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Berrios back to work.
Yep,
And that one
ball went
just
out.
misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
1-1.
One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
1 up, 1 down.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Gonzalez at the
That's
plate for the
inside.
second time as he takes ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Varsho. He makes the grab. 2 down. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Bryce Turang. Misses
that's out.
outside. Ball 1. On the ground, right side, Perdomo. On to first. That ends the frame. Back at right field, bottom of the 6th. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 37.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped into right and foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground at first, but that rolls foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball
Misses inside. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Count is 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That catches the corner. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Machado up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That clips the corner.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses. And that is ball 1. That one
Ball
missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Mitchell really on his horse for it. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That's a little bit low. Just missed.
Upstairs.
Fouled off left side. Ripped on a line. Young makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
In the air, right field, Varsho moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Varsho brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Dalton Varsho. And ball one to the right fielder. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. Yelich running hard, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Left field. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mitchell makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. White Sox going with a new arm, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That's inside. Peterson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. Pitch misses. 2-2. Swings through it for the 10. And the runner stays where he is. Tyler Stevens. Robertson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Ground ball could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit in the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And here is Stephen Kwan. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Nunez, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it skips into dirt. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bellinger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That missed inside. And 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Torres. Off balance feet. There's 1. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Back at right field. And now Garrett Mitchell. Aaron Bummer will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the left. Lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike. He swings and fouls 1 off. The Diamondbacks down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. And now the shortstop, Bryce Turang. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. So they turn to their closer, Jason Adam.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that's down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really important at bat coming up now.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2 the count.
Castellanos over at second. Torres over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 outlet. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-3. First and second. 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Derek Hill. Jared Schuster gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-0.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Berrios with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Jambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Peppers from my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. You watch the color just fall to me. A parrot was in the face. New rap, they dose to me, hilarious in a way. My smacker too close to me, while classic think I'm